Civil NVICTD murderer Gypsy Rose Blanchard was able to live with her now-estranged husband for the first time after being released from prison. She married the then 36-year-old man Ryan Scott Anderson while incarcerated during her 10-year prison sentence in June 2022. Whom is Gypsy Rose Blanchard's estranged husband, Ryan Scott Anderson? Ryan is a middle school special education teacher from Lake Charles, Louisiana. "We're in love," Gypsy Rose Blanchard told People following their wedding. The convicted murderer said she felt more free behind bars than living with her mom. "I'm allowed to just live like a normal woman," she said. Ahead of her release from prison, Gypsy Rose reflected on being involved in her mom's death. "If I had another chance to redo everything, I don't know if I would go back to when I was a child and tell my aunts and uncles that I'm not sick and mommy makes me sick. Or if I would travel back to just the point of that conversation with Nick and tell him, you know what? I'm going to go tell the police everything. I kind of struggle with that," she told People. "Nobody will ever hear me say I'm glad she's dead or I'm proud of what I did. I regret it every single day," she added. How did they meet? The pair met while Gypsy Rose was incarcerated at Chillicothe Correctional Center in Missouri. According to People, they first connected in 2020 when Ryan began writing to her while she was in prison. By May 2020, the former couple was exchanging back and forth emails before they finally met in June 2021. How did Gypsy Rose Blanchard marry him? According to In Touch Weekly, Gypsy Rose and Ryan tied the knot in Livingston County, Missouri, on June 27, 2022, per their marriage certificate. People reported that they wed in a small ceremony, while Gypsy Rose was in prison. No guests attended the nuptials, per the publication. Has Gypsy Rose dated anyone else? In Touch Weekly reported that Gypsy Rose dated multiple men while in prison, quoting family friend Fancy Marcelli. "These are guys from the support groups, the Gypsy support groups. They attached themselves to Gypsy, and a lot of them just want fame," Marcelli told the outlet. One of the guys was 20 years older. They've already broken up. Some of the guys have even gone to the prison to meet Gypsy. Gypsy Rose was previously engaged to a man named Ken, whom she met via her prison's pen pal program. Marcelli said that Gypsy Rose was planning on marrying Ken in prison, though she never saw the ring. She added, "Ken, her former fiancé, wasn't in it for Gypsy. He saw her as a cash cow. She ended it with Ken. She didn't trust him anymore. Ken didn't trust her either." Gypsy Rose was previously in a relationship with Nicholas "Nick" Gojon, who killed her mother, Claudine D.D. Blanchard, in 2015. They broke up after they were both sent to prison following the murder. On June 14, 2015, D.D. was found stabbed to death at her home in Springfield, Missouri. When was Gypsy Rose released from prison? Gypsy Rose was granted parole in September 2023 and released from prison on December 28 of that year, TMZ reported. She was given a 10-year prison sentence, but was freed 3 years before her expected release date. Officials at the Missouri Department of Corrections had previously told TMZ Blanchard's release would be secretive. Karen Poijman, the communications director for the Missouri Department of Corrections, revealed no media outlets or members of the public would be allowed on site at the Chillicothe Correctional Center. The Missouri Department of Corrections confirmed to People that Gypsy Rose was released around 3:30 a.m. local time on December 28, 2023. "I'm ready for freedom," Gypsy told the outlet in an exclusive interview that took place just before her early release after 8 years in prison. "I'm ready to expand, and I think that goes for every facet of my life." Did Gypsy Rose Blanchard file for divorce from Ryan Scott Anderson? TMZ reported that Gypsy Rose has filed for divorce from Ryan. According to the outlet, court records show that she filed on Monday, April 8, 2024. She previously confirmed the pair's split in a March 2024 Facebook post on her private account, obtained by People. "People have been asking what is going on in my life. Unfortunately, my husband and I are going through a separation, and I moved in with my parents' home down the bayou," she reportedly said. "I have the support of my family and friends to help guide me through this. I am learning to listen to my heart. Right now, I need time to let myself find who I am." According to TMZ, Gypsy and Ryan got into an argument about his food hoarding way before they announced their split. A close source told TMZ that Ryan allegedly collects and keeps food in bulks, which Gypsy wasn't a fan of after living with him post-prison.